Greetings, everybody. I'd like to talk about when selling puts on TQQQ goes wrong. First, let's add some context. As you can see, TQQQ had gone on a nice run over the course of many months. And on July 5th, when TQQQ was at $81 a share, I sold a put with a $77 strike price expiring on September 20th, 2024. And for that contract, I received $494. This seemed like a great deal at the time because if I could make $494 off of $7,700 in 2.5 months, that would be a 6.4% gain, which would be equal to a 30% gain in a year if I were to repeat the process. But let's see what's happened since then. After selling the put, TQQQ briefly went up to $85, but then it crashed negative 37% in 3 weeks, getting down to $53. And the put option contract that I received $494 for would now cost me about $2,390 to close, which would be about a $1,896 loss. And if I didn't close it, and say I got assigned right now at the $77 strike price, I would be down $1,844 when including the $494 premium received. Now this may not seem like too big of a deal for some. I mean, a $1,800 loss really isn't that much money, right? Well, that depends on who you ask. But remember that this loss amount is for just one contract where only $7,700 was used. Imagine what the losses look like for someone who sold multiple contracts and or who had used $20,000 or $30,000 or more on contracts. Of course, that's why some people say we should be careful or mindful of how much money, if any, to allocate to leveraged ETFs. Anyway, and in conclusion, hopefully the ETF is able to recover eventually. But as we've seen in the past few years, TQQQ has dropped all the way down to $8 and $17. Good luck, everybody.